Hey, MarkKing here, and here's an article from Breitbart. This is by Pam Key. And again, I don't watch TV, so most of the stuff I get is from like articles on the internet. So Charlemagne God, okay. I assume it's a rapper with that name, right? I don't really listen to rap, to be honest with you. Most of my music selection comes from like the 1920s to like the probably like the late 90s or early 2000s. That's it for me. I think music currently is garbage. Charlemagne the God to the black community: buy guns for protection from vanilla ISIS. There's a lot of racist connotations here, right? But as we know, a certain demographic and a certain gender tend to have zero responsibility. Again, I'm not gonna beat you down with stats, but it's like 25 to 30% you're more likely to be murdered by a black guy than a white guy. Okay, it's again, it seems like they're pushing this whole new racist nonsense because I think some black guy, what's his name, Ahmad Aubrey, was killed while he was casing a joint. It looked like to me when I saw the video. I like touching upon these things because everybody knows the truth in back of their minds, right? Again, a lot of people know the exact truths, right? But we don't like admitting it. For people who have never grown up in like real urban areas, it's exactly like it's portrayed in TV, like full of violence, full of like the most disgusting things. I gotta say. But what I've found in the school system also is like blacks tend to be more sexualized than the cohorts, so they tend to be interested and tend to. It probably has to do with the parenting. I feel. All right, that's a little off topic here, but this is Sunday on MSNBC Coast. He's a host, Charlemagne. This is Charlemagne. Okay, encourage blacks to buy guns to protect themselves from white ISIS amid the Ahmed Aubrey. Okay, look, here's the thing, right? If the black, okay, let me back this up, right? The only reason blacks haven't been wiped off the face of the earth is because whites protect them. Okay, it's the truth. Okay, and it's just sometimes like, look, you may not people may not like the truth, but it's the truth. Again, you much rather hear the truth than hear lies. At least that's what I figure. But apparently, it's because it's post 2012 world. It's okay to it's not acceptable and preferred if you lie. you know and say we spent so many years fighting for truths, and now we don't want it anymore because the truths, like, again, what happened to the poor, what's his name, the father of eugenics, Darwin. Like, he mentioned that a certain race might not be capable, and he was destroyed by the very people that he associated with. So because Darwin believed in genetics, but he also believed in like certain races didn't develop like other races, and you know who I mean. Again, and this doesn't even mean the whites are the top of the racial how I say this, let's pretend it's a racial pyramid. It doesn't mean that. It just means people develop differently, and some people just aren't as capable at certain things. It's like, deal with it. We live in this world that we can't deal with it, and if I would say that in public, even though like 90% of people would agree with me, they'll treat me like I'm a vanilla ISIS. Again, I don't look white at all. People are awful. Anyway, let's just continue. Charlemagne, my thoughts are rest in peace and condolences to his family. Look, he's a flippin' criminal. Okay, if anybody who watches the video, he it looks like he literally lunges after the white guys with the gun. Okay, that's what he does. It's what criminals do. Because again, normal people, you see somebody with a gun, you back down, you listen to orders. In the minds of these criminals, what I've seen, they get really aggressive, and that's just me observing every major incident that the media tries to push as a racism incident. It's always like somebody committing crimes, and like, unfortunately, like a lot of like friends that I have, they, again, most of my friends are black. Just where I grew up, and it's just they look at that video and say automatically racism, but do not. But are they really looking at the video to see what actually happened? The excuse is, well, the guy shouldn't have a gun. I think the law says he's allowed to. Well, the guy shouldn't stop the black guy. Well, I've done a bit of law about that, but if he's committing a crime and he gets caught, shame on him. I'll keep this short. That's it. Take care. Nothing else to add. Just something I saw and I was like, I can't believe this was actually an actual news station. And again, if this was a white person saying Black ISIS or something along those lines, he'd be out of his job the next day. Okay. Again, there's different expectations of whites, different expectations of Asians, different expectations of men, different expectations of Indians compared to blacks. Okay, it's the truth of blacks and women, obviously, but it's the truth. It's just like people. I won't touch upon this anymore, but again, the truth is always whispered. Lies are shouted. Okay, that's it. Share, save, subscribe, thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed. It's a very short article by Breitbart, but again, I trust Breitbart. I trust the reporting. The reporting is always very good. But by the way, I think this is really a distraction on the Michael Flynn thing. I won't cover it because it's been covered to death already. Essentially, Michael Flynn is an innocent man who was taken down by corrupt FBI agents because they were trying to get to the president. And that's as blunt as I can put it. Anyway, that's it. Bye.